In this video, I'm showing how to DIY polish with the the other hand. That is polishing with a non-dominant hand. So if you're a righty, polishing with your left hand, and if you're a lefty, polishing with the right. I recommend polishing with the free edge first. The free edge is that area that taps on the keyboard. It's important to polish the free edge because that will help seal your manicure and make it last longer. Rotate your dominant hand across the brush. One of the main helpful tips in polishing the other hand is using the dominant hand to guide the process. If you're not great at polishing to begin with, polishing the free edge after the nail bed may mess up your nail job. So it's good to get it out the way first. Once the free edges are complete, it's time to paint the dreaded other hand. Place your hand on a sturdy surface at an angle comfortable for you to paint. Place the brush a little away from but close to the cuticle area, then push up slightly with the brush. This prevents you from flooding the cuticle. Continue to rotate your dominant hand to get in the corners and just generally assist with the painting job. For more control, you can also pull your dominant hand backwards while holding the other hand steady. Apply pressure on the brush as you stroke so the bristles can spread and cover more area in one stroke. Try to get every area of the nail bed in the first coat. The second most helpful tip is to take your time. Go slower than you would if you are polishing with your dominant hand. Depending on the polish, especially creamy neons or light colors, you may see streaks in the first coat. The first coat is okay to have streaks, but needs to have full coverage. Applying the second coat will be easier for you if you don't have to be trying to fill in areas of missing polish. If you have short nails, polishing the free edge may be difficult and get messy. This method is a good way to help solve that. Start to polish the nail bed as normal, and when you reach the edge of the nail, swipe across. For the second coat, get a little more polish on the brush so it can glide over the first coat and cover any streaks and inconsistencies. If any polish gets on the cuticle area, use the tip of an orange wood stick without cotton and slide firmly down the area between the nail and the cuticle. This will make cleanup easier later. I'm using the Bella not only because it's named after me, you can check my website and look for the Bella color to see why, but more importantly, I'm using it because creamy neons tend to be a little harder to put on smoothly, and I wanted to show you how errors can be corrected. You can hold the orange wood stick steady and move the dominant hand for extra control. To wipe off the excess polish, you can use an orange wood stick with a small amount of cotton on the tip dipped in removal. You can also use a small brush, preferably smaller than this one. Dip the brush in acetone or nail polish remover and lightly tap on a tissue or paper towel to remove the excess liquid, and then gently and slowly brush around the areas that need neatening up. For the more stubborn messes, I use the orange wood stick method. Press and rotate outwards. Rotating adds more friction and removes the stubborn messes more easily. Don't forget to be patient with yourself and the cleanup process. The annoying smudge, because life happens. You can use the same orange wood stick method or use a Q-tip dipped in remover or acetone and gently press on the smudged area to smooth it out. If there's still a section that has polish missing, allow the nail to dry and then put another coat over the nail. The best way to know if your nail polish is dry enough for another coat without touching it is to look and see if it's a little less shiny than when it was first applied. Once your cuticle area is cleaned up and your nail polish has had enough time to dry, it's time for the top coat. Top coat can just make it all better. Apply a generous amount but not too much to flood the cuticles. And yes, it's clear, but it can still make your polish job look sloppy if it dry crusted up in your cuticles. So please, take your time and rotate your dominant hand where necessary. And don't forget to seal your free edges. This will make your manicure last longer. And voila! You got this.